Everyone agrees that purchasing a home is the best course of action. They claim that it's an investment, freedom, and adulthood. What if I told you, though, has that turned out to be my worst choice to date? I'm sharing the unvarnished facts of home ownership today, including why it can seem like a trap and what no one tells you when you take out a mortgage. Stay put because you may be shocked by the truth. Number 8, the isolation factor. One thing about home ownership that no one mentions is how lonely it may be. You frequently live in a community when you rent neighbors, common areas, and informal encounters. However, you are suddenly in charge of everything in a house. You don't have the energy for yard work, upkeep, or even just interacting with people. So I came to see that having a house can inadvertently cause you to become more alone, particularly if you moved away from loved ones in order to find the ideal location. You begin to feel socially and financially stuck, as if your home is a bubble that keeps you from living the life you used to lead and isn't as freeing as everyone said it would be. Number 7, the regret of compromises. Buying a house isn't perfect. You often end up making compromises you didn't anticipate. I compromised on the location for the price. I compromised on the style because it fit my budget. And now, every day, I see those compromises staring back at me. The tiny cracks, the outdated appliances, and the neighborhood that's not quite what I imagined. That smart decision to settle has led to a constant, nagging dissatisfaction. It's like paying a high price for something that doesn't fully make you happy and realizing that sometimes being practical isn't the same as being fulfilled. The truth? Home ownership forces you to confront every compromise you made, and it's a harsh reminder that the dream doesn't always match reality. Number 6, the illusion of stability. When I bought my home, I thought I was finally stomping into a world of security and stability. I imagined peaceful weekends, cozy nights, and the pride of having a place that was truly mine. But reality hit like a ton of bricks. Stability, it turns out, isn't just about having walls and a roof. It's about the endless responsibility that comes with them. Mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, and utilities, they're constant, predictable, and unrelenting. There's never a moment when you can completely relax because something is always demanding attention. A small leak, a squeaky door, or a flickering light can ruin your peace in an instant. I realized that what people call security in home ownership is often just an illusion, and that illusion can weigh on you more heavily than renting ever did. Number 5, hidden costs that nobody warns you about. When I first bought my house, I carefully budgeted for the mortgage, and I thought I had it all figured out. But what nobody told me was that owning a home is like opening a door to a world of constant, unpredictable expenses. The roof could leak, the pipes could burst, and suddenly you're looking at thousands of dollars of repairs you didn't plan for. And it's not just the big-ticket items. There are endless smaller costs that quietly pile up. Lawn care, pest control, replacing appliances that fail sooner than expected. Weekends that should have been for relaxing or spending time with friends vanish into home maintenance chores. Every month feels like a financial roller coaster, and each new repair feels like a reminder that owning a home is a constant drain on both your wallet and your mental energy. Number 4, the pressure of commitment. Renting gave me freedom. I could move when I wanted, take a bite in another city, or try something new without a second thought. Buying a home took all of that away. Suddenly, I was locked into a long-term financial and emotional commitment that felt suffocating. Every decision revolved around this property. Could I afford to go on vacation? Should I invest in furniture upgrades? Could I handle unexpected repairs? The weight of that responsibility is crushing, and it doesn't matter how small or large the issue is, it constantly looms over you. I never imagined that smart adulthood could feel like being trapped. Yet every day, that pressure reminds me of what I've given up in exchange for a house that's supposed to bring joy. Number 3, social expectations versus reality. There's a societal script we all follow. Buy a home, become an adult, gain respect, and feel successful. When I finally got my keys, everyone congratulated me. Friends posted pictures of their beautiful homes. Social media was full of adulting wins, and I felt like I had achieved what society expected. But the reality behind those walls is very different. The constant repairs, the bills, the anxiety, it's exhausting. Success, it turns out, doesn't come with automatic happiness. Owning a home doesn't automatically mean pride or comfort. It can mean stress, regret, and questioning whether this smart move was worth it. And yet, the social expectation keeps pushing, making you feel like you're failing if you admit that you're struggling. Number 2, the emotional roller coaster. The emotional side of owning a home is something nobody really prepares you for. I thought I'd feel proud, content, and secure. Instead, I've experienced anxiety, frustration, and moments of outright regret. Every creak in the floor, every flicker of a light bulb, every dripping faucet feels amplified. Neighbors, noise, unexpected expenses, and small daily inconveniences create a constant emotional drain. There are nights when I sit on my couch, staring at the walls I worked so hard to pay for, and I just feel trapped. Owning a home isn't just a financial commitment, it's an emotional roller coaster that can take a toll in ways renting never did. And the hardest part? You feel like you're supposed to be happy, which makes the dissatisfaction hit even harder. Number 1, lessons learned. After months of living in this house, I've learned a few harsh truths. Homeownership isn't inherently bad, but it's not the smart shortcut to happiness or financial freedom that it's made out to be. You need preparation, an emergency fund, realistic expectations about repairs, and mental readiness for the responsibility. It's not about whether a house is right or wrong, it's about whether you are ready for what comes with it. I don't regret my decision entirely, because I've learned a lot, but I would have approached it differently, knowing what I know now. Being smart isn't just about buying property, it about understands the true and emotional and financial before jumping in. So, if you're thinking about buying a home, take this as a cautionary tale. It might look smart on paper, but the reality is complicated. If you want more brutally honest takes on adulthood, life decisions, and what no one tells you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share your story in the comments. Trust me, you're not alone in this struggle.